So it gets kind of dusty in here with the CNC going, so I'm going to make a box to kind of enclose it. Just working with scraps I got laying around here, so we're going to see how that goes. So we're going to start out with this as our base. This is just a 3/8 piece of scrap plywood with 2x6 cut in half, which makes these around 2 3/4 inches wide. This is what's going to be setting on, so I'm going to have some space underneath the machine. Hopefully it's good enough for clamps, whatnot. See there? Just about right, because the machine also has feet, so I should be able to get a clamp underneath it. I squared these off with the front of the plywood, so they're square. I've got a 3/4 plywood cut. It is going to be my back, so it is going to go like so, just like that. And I'm going to need, I'm going to go ahead and put Kreg jig holes in here, but I'm going to put it on the exterior because I want the interior to be as smooth as possible, less places for sawdust to catch. So I made the walls. They're 24 inches, the width of the machine, and I'm just gonna suck them up to the back of the piece using pocket jig style fasteners. And I've left it shorter than this because I'm gonna design a lid of some sort. Some way to get in. I haven't gotten that far yet. 3 across here. Fasten this somehow. Fasten the top. So I'm going to go ahead and do some pocket holes in here for the top. I don't just do that for looks. I do it for strength too, because this way you're not having the screw end trying to get into the end grain of the plywood, which isn't very strong. This way the head of the screw is in the not so strong part, so you have the stopping power of the head, and the screw is actually going into multiple layers into the other piece of plywood. So that's why I prefer to do it this way. Make sure the screw holes stay on the outside, so we won't be able to get to them. That's what we're going to have so far. Beginning of our box. Alright. This going. One of these days we're going to get one of those Kreg clamps to make this job way nicer. But until then, I'm stuck with playing clamp. Okay, so we have the sides there. We're going to go ahead and put this guy our bottom in like so. Now I can attach the bottom if I want to at this point. I think I want to leave it free floating for now. They say this thing weighs about 55 pounds. Alright, now, got that sawed. I want my power cords to be able to come out right in this area right here. So I'm going to mark the inside, right where I want the cords to be able to come out. And they're right along there. These really mean bits, when I'm trying to make it look halfway decent, I run backwards and I go through the hardwood part. Nice and smooth, should be good for cords. Okay, make sure we're able to feed all the cords through here like I was hoping. So we're going to make sure we got good cable movement before I move on. So open up motion and see how much motion we got. Seem to have decent cable functions going on there. Okay, well, let's figure out what we're going to do at the front. So I got the door front here. I'm going to cut out the window using the router. Alright, so it finished cutting this for us. This scrap piece of plywood, well, I found out why it was scrap. It's 1/2 inch on one side and 3/8 on the other, so it didn't cut out perfect. But I think it's good enough for what we're doing. Safety glasses, just in case you miss. Okay, I didn't have any nails short enough, so I'm going to have to cut all those off on the other side now. Okay, so now found some hinges. I decided which ones I'm going to use. Found a random selection. Hopefully I have 2 of the same. And I'm going to go ahead and hinge this so I can figure out my angles. Okay, that's about what I was thinking. port in the front end over here. I got this 2x I cut down, and it's going to keep the span together there. Okay, so now we have a nice, it's not that heavy yet. Hoping to be able to put one more sheet right here up front to close that in. I think it would be nice if something held the lid right there. I could have like a corner block on my, couple corner blocks on my lid to hold it right about there. Okay. Now how did I, how was I going to have it? Like that. So I don't open it too hard and break the glass, I think I'll put another one on this side. So this will be its first cut inside the box. We're going to cut the vacuum port. Yeah, you see how that works. So now I get my tracer bit, and I'll use this to cut a hole in the bottom of my bottom here, and then yeah, should work out pretty good. The vacuum port in there, nice snug fit, that's what we want. Friction fit. So now I'll put a piece of wood over the top of this, and I'll be able to close my vacuum port if I want. No vacuum available, vacuum available. Yes, sir. Vacuum port. Yeah, buddy. Alright, I got something fun in the mail. Might just finish this. I had no idea they made them. I picked this up off Amazon. I will have a link to it in the description in case anyone else wants these. They are LED tape lights. I knew these existed, but with a USB power. Now, so my plan is to hang these, and when the computer turns on for my CNC, it'll light up the box. First thing I want to do is test this with my computer and make sure it will power these. I have it plugged in to my computer down there, and it does indeed power them. So, I'll continue with the plan. Now, I'm not sure how tough this glue is on here, but I do know if there's any dust in here, it's not going to stick. So I'm going to wipe it down really good and sand. I'm going to sand it and then wipe it where I'm going to attach it. That way it's smooth and clean. Figured if the glue doesn't stick, the tape is pretty tough stuff, so I'll probably just staple it if the glue doesn't stick. But so definitely be a testimony to the glue if it does. So this is as far back as it goes, so there's not really any sense in having any light way back here. So I'm probably going to start the strip here and then come forward with it on either side. Now, I also picked up a extension, USB extension, so that once I get out of the box, I can run it to the computer no problem. It's supposed to fold over pretty easily, I think. Just keep on going. It's kind of hard to see what I'm doing. Seems like some pretty sticky stuff. I don't know how straight it is, but I'm sure it'll be fine. It seems like I'm not perfectly straight, but that's okay. Let's see how it lights up. It's really hard to do. I'm not looking. Alright, so far I'm pretty surprised with how well it looks like it's going to stick up there. Yeah, so comment down below and ask me how that's working so I remember to get back with you on that. Let's turn the lights off. Let's see what we got going here. Ooh. That's too cool. Hey y'all, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I did get a chance to see it in action the other day. The vacuum does keep all the particles from escaping the box. It doesn't do a really great job keeping the work site clean, which would be obvious. I mean, there's not enough suction there. But it's serving its purpose well. As you can see, the lights, I'm pretty pleased with the lights. That just kind of adds a special touch. Obviously, you can make this box look a lot nicer if you were a little pickier on your materials and whatnot, but this is just a really quick slap it up kind of thing. Didn't take me but a couple hours to do. So I appreciate any comments down below, thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and check out the channel. Thanks.